Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I'm Natan Verhovsky, your host with the most. You are here at the Frequency of Abundance. I'm so happy to have you here. We have gone through one heck of a week together. Want to remember, this week was all about from burnout to balance, from strategy to soul. So we're packing it with magnetic insights for the leaders, creatives, and those conscious entrepreneurs. Monday, we had Motivational Monday, frequency-led strategy. Triumphant Tuesday was scaling without sacrificing. Winning Wednesday was be the lighthouse. Thriving Thursday was living your vision daily. Fearless Friday, that came in, and all Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, if you want to join us live. Why Leaders Meditate, which beautifully led into this weekend, 3 p.m. That's when we rock that boat, give you a midday, mid-weekend reset. So yesterday on Successful Strategies and Successful Saturday was Leadership Burnout is Real. The day after we did Why Leaders Meditate, and today, we turned it all the way around and end this week and coming into the end, oh boy, pretty soon of season 6. I'm so excited to tell you about season 7 coming. On Soaring Sunday today, we're leading with clean money energy. Power, purpose, prosperity, no shame in wealth done right. And that's what we wanted to make sure you knew, that power and money are not dirty words. It's time to lead with integrity, clarity, and an abundant relationship to wealth. When your money energy is clean, your leadership becomes truly magnetic. So I'm going to put some contact in the chat. Boop, 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 boop. Click on links, join us, come have some fun. Know that we are here entirely free. So let's get this episode rocking. If we're talking about clean money energy, what it means, how to identify when it's not clean, how aligning with it transforms your leadership, your business, and your personal life. Money's energy. Money's also a form of appreciation. And how you relate to it reveals how you relate to power, to trust, and worthiness. Your self-worthiness, worthiness of others, worthiness. Part 1, we're going to look at what clean money energy is. And I want you to think that clean money energy equals integrity plus clarity plus alignment. It's like a mathematical formula. Clean money energy equals sign integrity plus clarity plus alignment. It's the money that comes from aligned offers, clear agreements, mutual respect and value, no guilt, shame, or any secrecy attached. Dirty money energy, to contrast, feels manipulative, hidden or forced, feels full of obligations or resentment. It's tied to fear, overgiving, or desperation. Clean money energy comes when your self-worth matches your prices and your presence matches your promises. Clean money comes when your self-worth matches your prices and your presence matches your promises. Now, in part 2, looking at some signs that your money energy is a little murky. So we'll start in case it's not 100% on point. And this way, if it works for you, it'll make more sense. Oh, wonderful. We have a comment in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. And we appreciate you too. Now, if you are calling in from somewhere else outside the world, if you're listening in, if you want to like, comment, share, by all means, you can get involved. You can be part of the show. If you want to sit back quietly, just have some popcorn and listen, by all means, jump in. Wherever it is that it can serve you, that's where we'd like to meet you. So, signs that your money energy is murky. Let's name it so we can change it. You might be leaking clean money. You might be leaking clean money energy if you undercharge and you overdeliver out of guilt. If you say yes to misaligned clients or projects. If you feel shame talking about your rates and how much you charge. If you avoid looking at your finances. If you chase approval, not alignment. So let's look at a journal prompt. Let's go, where in my business or leadership am I not fully being honest about money? Write for a whole 5 minutes. Put a timer on if you need. Truth only. Let yourself just gush. And I think it's important that you give yourself permission to do that. Where in my business or leadership am I not being fully honest about? 5 minutes, truth only. Now, as we're playing, I wanted you to know there's lots of cool things that we're going to have available for you. All roads point back to one source, and we're blessed enough that it's going to make some sense for you. Take a minute.
I'm excited to introduce you to Allura Creative Agency, the world's first and only not-for-profit public relations powerhouse. Our mission is to increase your brand's visibility, credibility, and extend your global audience. In short, we hunt the whales for you. Our proprietary methodology blows a dog whistle to C-suite executives, leaders, founders, and owners across any industry. Welcome to our Executive Engagement Engine trademark. That's our secret sauce. It includes 3 proprietary processes: our Engagement Ignition trademark pre-event outreach process, our Commitment Catalyst trademark butts and seats process, and our Fortune Follow-ups trademark post-event outreach. These ensure the highest level of interest, virtual attendance, and follow-up conversations. As the world's first and only not-for-profit public relations powerhouse, what's our promise to you? Unparalleled commitment to transparency, ethical engagement, and impactful results. Partner with Allura Creative Agency and experience transformative executive engagement. Book a time to speak with us today, and here's to the evolution of your brand.
So we would love to support you. We would love to sponsor you. We would love to make sure that there was a spotlight on you so that professionally, if you're a coach, a healer, a therapist, if you're hunting whales, C-suite, executive leader, owner, founders, oh my goodness, they have a proprietary methodology. That's why it's trademarked. They license it out to huge companies, but they also keep it because they're not for profit. Very, very affordable for the smaller person who might want to play with some of the latest and greatest ability to just hunt those whales and blow that dog whistle. Now, because of their beautiful nature, they completely sponsor the frequency of abundance. And so I wanted you to know that that's why we're here and that's how all of this is possible. And so if we pop into part 3 and look at how to clean up your money energy, we speak money with integrity. So we are very clear on pricing, very clear on value, very clear on what's included. You say your rate without shrinking. Let your no be as powerful as your yes. We want you to charge for energy, not time. Time is linear. Energy is exponential. Shift for hours for dollars to value for transformation. Put your money where your mouth is. Give a guarantee. Do the things that people with the same integrity that you have would like to see. When you price based on time, you completely undervalue your power. So give yourself a chance to reset that exchange. Are you overgiving to prove that you're worth it? Are you under receiving just to be liked? If we're looking at clean energy, we're looking at that exchange. And that clean exchange equals clarity plus consent plus contribution. We're looking for consent. That's part of the exchange. We're looking for clarity where there is no exchange. And we need the contribution. It can't just be us. So anchor in your mouth and your words to anchor in your worth. Say this out loud. It's safe to receive. It's powerful to be well compensated. My energy is valuable and my leadership is priceless. Let's do this mini exercise. So close your eyes. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Hold. Keep breathing. Picture a version of you who earns with ease, speaks with clarity, feels respected by clients. Breathe into that vision. Now, open your eyes and write, what would this version of me do differently today? What would that version of you do differently today? And that's what I want you to think about. This is the weekend. This is a different time for you to think about yourself. I want you to come across and say, hey, I am somebody pretty darn impressive. Well, I would hope so. You're here at the frequency of abundance. You either are in abundance or wanting to be. And that's one step around the corner. So you're doing the right thing for you. And everybody who's connected to you that loves, lives, supports, and needs you, they get raised up when you raise up. You're not just one of the boats that the tide rises when the tide rises all boats. You're the tide. Never forget that. Now, as a tide, if you're coming from a place where you would like to pop in and say, hey, I may not be hunting whales and I have a whole different thing that I'm doing, so I don't know if these one-of-a-kind event strategy executive formula thing would work for me, but as a leader, as a founder, as a person professionally, that I feel really, that I'm pretty good, I'd like to get to great. Do you have anything that can take somebody at 9 out of 10 and give them 9.1? I think I might have something for you.
Meet Natan Verkovsky, Elite Energy Coach, helping top performers break limits, activate their energy, and achieve unstoppable momentum. Welcome to the Personal Momentum Retreat, an exclusive experience designed for executives, entrepreneurs, and visionaries who demand more from life. Every month, top performers gather to master powerful mental, physical, and emotional drills, strategies used by world-class leaders to unlock peak performance and resilience. At this retreat, you won't just learn, you'll experience transformation, shift your energy, break through barriers, and build unstoppable momentum. Get a sneak peek at our weekly preview event, happening every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Experience firsthand the mental, physical, and emotional drills that will change your game. Success is not about working harder. It's about activating your personal momentum. Reserve your spot today.
So now you've been personally invited, and I wanted you to know you can join us here anytime you want. This is Frequency of Abundance. You go to LinkedIn, click Frequency of Abundance, click on groups, you're there. This is available for you anytime. Allura Creative, the most incredible one, that not-for-profit paid for all of this to make sure that you'd have access to this for life. And we're blessed enough that BNTV is going to be picking us up so that we can blast this out internationally, streaming 24/7, so that the message and the meaning is out there. And now people can join the cause. We really want you to do more. We want to know what your mission is. We want to know what your purpose is. We want to know where you can come from. So at the highest level, if you'd like to play in our sandbox and you want us to shine a spotlight, let's talk Allura. If you want to come to an incredible executive, peak performer, one-of-a-kind invite-only virtual retreat, reach out. If you want to just keep binge-watching Frequency of Abundance, go have some fun. This is for you. Bring a friend. Like, comment, and share if you want to get more involved. Have some popcorn and chill back if you don't. All roads point to you getting what you need. That's why these are leadership burnout solutions. So let's take a look. Let's do some next steps to embody clean money energy. Number one, audit your offers. Are they aligned with your current energy and impact? Review your money language. Are you apologizing for your fees or standing in them? Check for resentment. Any part of your work feel heavy or obligatory, like you have to do it? Clean it. Rewrite your money story. That's the old story. You've been telling yourself that one long enough. Now write a new one. I lead with clarity. I earn with integrity. I grow with ease. Let that splash forward for you. Let that be your guiding light. Let that sit there and soar. Power and money are not dirty words. Feeling that money's a form of appreciation. Somebody goes, oh my God, I love that. Here, I'm opening up my checkbook. Who do I make this out to? The difference between a wealthier person and a not as wealthy person, there's more money in the bank for them to write the check with. But opening that check is when they open their heart. And that doesn't happen because nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. So leading with that integrity, knowing that you have clean money energy, makes it a lot easier to get there quickly so that other people can see your integrity immediately. I lead with clarity. I earn with integrity. I grow with ease. Let's look at some deep thoughts, some final thoughts, just to give you things to think about. We went through some exercises. Now let's look at some thoughts. You can't lead others into abundance if you're operating from lack. You can't be poor and help the poor. You can't be broke and help the broke. Start with your own alignment. Money reveals your relationship with power. So clean power, it's not domination, it's grounded and confident. Look at grounded confidence. Undervaluing yourself confuses your audience. You need to be the signal, not the static. You need to clear. You can't just be blending in the background like noise. That white background noise, that's the static. It does not sing from your soul. You're not meant to be a mashed potato. You're meant to be a French fry. You're meant to stick out. So leadership that's rooted in guilt, that always leads to burnout. That way, you need to know that you can be generous and well paid. And it's a beautiful place to play. I want you to feel that vibe, that there is no concern on that side. It's completely open and available for you. In that way, everything is. It's absolutely going to make it easier for you if you can start just being a little more clear. If it's not a clean yes, well, then it's a distorted transaction. Say no more often and watch your income rise. I want you to think about how crazy that sounds. I want you to say no and watch your income rise. So integrity and income, they're not enemies. The more congruent you are, the more magnetic you become. And that's why I wanted you to know that your worth, it isn't up for debate. It's up for you to embody it so that others can recognize it. Clean money energy is quiet power. Imagine being a bazillionaire. Why do you got to be all loud about it? You want everyone to know? I don't think you do if you think about it. As a bazillionaire, no need to prove it, no need to posture, no need to perform. You just align and receive. You're blessed enough to be able to have the ability that if you do see something or someone that you want to help, play with, support, rise up, you can in an incredible degree. That's why this isn't just about business, it's about embodiment. When you lead with that clean money energy, you liberate yourself. You give permission for others to do the same. So here's your invitation. Realign your offers. Speak your worth. Receive with grace. We talked about that if you want to be good, you need to learn to give. But if you want to be great, you need to learn to receive. The world needs leaders who are unapologetically abundant and energetically clean. That's what I need from you. Now, when you rise yourself up, and as the tide rises everyone through there, I want you to remember that sometimes you can come to a place that I'm no big deal. Don't worry about me. And it's because you're bored and you've heard your own story so many times and you've said it probably so many times. And that's okay, but others need to hear it. That's why, blessed enough as we are with Frequency of Abundance, Allura Creative also sponsors the Voices That Lead podcast, which is also blessed enough to be picked up on BNTV. So now, I want you to know this is where we're coming from. This is what's available for you. if you would like to answer those 3 questions, how do you serve those you lead? What do you believe is your legacy? And if you had just one gift to help someone else become truly limitless, leaders, legacy, limitless, what would that gift be? I want you to think about that, because if you have something like that, oh my goodness, we absolutely need you to come on the show so that we can get your life's work out there. And being on TV doesn't hurt.
Ever wonder what sets real leaders apart? It's not the corner office, it's the impact they make. Welcome to the Voices That Lead podcast with Natan Verkhovsky, where we dive deep with leaders who put service first. These aren't just CEOs or big names. They're people making a difference, building legacies through acts of kindness, mentorship, and heart. Every episode you'll hear powerful stories, straight from those who lift others up and inspire change. Looking for practical advice, authentic conversations, or just a spark to unleash your own limitless potential? You'll find it here. Because leadership isn't just about where you end up, it's about who you help along the way. Join the community and get inspired. Reach out to be a featured guest on the program. Leaders, legacy, limitless. Subscribe to the Voices That Lead podcast. Join us as a speaker and let others be inspired by you. Become the leader you're meant to be.
And we really do. We hope for everyone's sake that you become the leader that you're meant to be. The world needs you now more than ever. Now, finishing our thoughts on clean money. The clean money honors both the giver and the receiver. That's the cool part. When the energy is clear, the transaction lifts everyone involved. You heard of that expression, win-win? Great. You heard that other one? Oh, I like a win-win-win. I'm like, sure, I'm going to win, you're going to win, and then together we're going to win. But then there's extra ones. Win-win-win-win. What about when all of us as a society wins? Or win-win-win-win-win, and what about all of Earth wins? So there's so much more that we can go to above and beyond, yay, I won, and even beyond, we won. Think of that. Every dollar carries a frequency. So make sure that the money you receive and circulate aligns with your values, not your fears. Focus on clean money energy. You don't need to earn love through sacrifice. You deserve wealth without burning yourself out for it. Leadership is how you steward energy. And money is just one form. So I want you to remember to lead from your highest state, and your true abundance will flow. I'm very excited to see you tomorrow. We'll be rounding out the last week of season 6 on Frequency of Abundance. If you remember, we started with season 1, which was personal development. Then we did communication and relationships. Then in season 3, we did online business basics, the coaches, the healers, the therapists. And then in season 4, we tackled abundance. Season 5 was energy. And here we are on energetic leadership. This season is all for those that have truly come and have others underneath them, that they are peers, they are staff, they are support, they are family and friends, they are people in leadership, and energetically they need to know ways to be better because so many people depend on them. So in the beauty of that, as energetic leaders, tune in tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. Oh man, we're going to have some fun. And I invite you, as always, to think about, as the last thing we say on every episode, 6 seasons now, think about what this means to you. Be kind to each other. I'll see you tomorrow.